Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Crème Kitchen. We have got a great recipe to share today. St. Patrick's Day is coming up, and I thought it'd be fun to kind of do a deconstructed Reuben. I am going to create for you a cheesy Reuben dip. So we're gonna start with a half a pound of chopped corned beef, and I'm buying deli corned beef. I got this from Hy-Vee today. It's fabulous, and it's on sale. This is a pound, so I'm just gonna divide it in half. I'll eyeball it. Chop it up, and we're going to get it in a bowl. So I'm just gonna take all the components that usually go in a Reuben, and I'm just gonna put it in a big bowl. Super deconstructed. Now, cream cheese doesn't typically go in a Reuben. However, it makes a really nice creamy dip, so we're gonna use that. We're gonna use the whole 8 ounces. There are a couple things that are not traditionally in a Reuben going in this dip, but you have to trust me on it because I know how to make dip. Girls love dip, come on. Okay, this is the only other ingredient that's not typically in there, but I thought it'd be kind of fun to have a couple different cheeses in our warm gooey dip. So, 4 ounces of shredded medium cheddar. We're gonna start with 4 ounces of grated Gruyere. I love Gruyere, it's so buttery and nutty, and it's gonna bring a fabulous flavor to our dip. This is 8 ounces, so I'm gonna use half. So instead of using Thousand Island dressing, I'm just gonna substitute a few ingredients to kind of make our own and put in here. I think it'll be a lot better. I was like, who is that? He looks like a burglar. Look at him. It scared me for a second because I see him walking across here. I'm like, huh. So in Thousand Island, you typically would have definitely pickles. And pickles in this dip are fabulous. So I'm gonna dice up anywhere from 1/4 cup to 1/3 of a cup of nice sour pickles. This is probably closer to 1/3 of a cup, but feel free to use as much as you want. Let's give this a couple tablespoons of ketchup. Next, we're gonna put in a half a cup of sour cream. Next, we're gonna add some grainy mustard. Let's put in a tablespoon. What else do we have in a Reuben? We've got corned beef, we've got our Thousand Island, we have our cheese, sauerkraut, of course. Now this is a 14-ounce can. I'm gonna start by using half. Come on, muscles. So I am just gonna, drain it a little like this. You don't want any of that extra briny water in there. There we go, that's about half a can there. I'm gonna give it a couple stirs, and then I'm actually gonna use my hand mixer to get it all mixed together. It smells like a St. Patrick's Day Reuben in here. Okay, we've got this all mixed up. Our bread. That is the last piece of this recipe, right? I mean, you gotta have the dark rye or dark pumpernickel bread for a Reuben. So I got a round, and I'll show you what I'm gonna do with it. We're gonna just dig out the middle. Get yourself a nice sharp serrated. Get yourself a nice sharp serrated. You're gonna take the top, and I just kind of add an angle, cut in a circle as close as I can to the edge of the round of bread. Remember, you're not wanting to go all the way through and hit the bottom. And grab all the way around the middle. It'll come out nice and easy. Boom. And just gently pull all the way around, because what we're doing is we're making a little bowl. And then I just kind of push down all the way around like this. My oven is preheated to 350 degrees, and we're just going to start filling our bread bowl. I'm telling you, look at this. Remember the leftover Gruyere that we had? We're just going to sprinkle some right on top. Into our oven it goes for about 20-25 minutes. We want it nice and warm through, ooey gooey, bubbly, cheesy goodness. And then I'll show you what to serve with it. First thing being first, you don't want to get rid of this, okay? I always save my bag. Just take all your pieces that you tore. Very rustic of me, isn't it, right? And then just kind of tear the rest up like this. And you can serve this alongside the dip. So we'll set this aside to serve. So there's a few different options to do this, but you get some slices and you get yourself a rolling pin. Just roll these slices out. Once we get these nice and flat, you can do it 3 different ways. You can brush some olive oil on one side. You can spread some butter or spray with some cooking spray. Then you get yourself the cutest little shamrock cookie cutter. It is St. Patrick's Day. The cuteness level has just gone from like here to here. And you put it on your cookie sheet. I don't even know what to say, it's so darn cute. Don't forget these little guys, you might as well crisp these up too. What else to serve with this cheesy Reuben dip? I'll show you another trick. So again, we're doing this for St. Patrick's Day. It's keeping with the theme, right? I got some spinach and herb tortillas. You gotta kind of wiggle it back and forth. But now we have these amazing, cute little chips we're gonna make. And all you do, put them on your cookie sheet and spray them with some cooking spray. And I'll continue on and make a few more of these, and we're gonna put them in a 400-degree oven to kind of crisp up. Look at how cute. These were in the oven for about 10 to 12 minutes, and I turned them one time. Let's get our dip out of the oven and plate it. If I didn't open the oven like 5 or 6 times, I'd say 25 to 35 minutes, and you're gonna be perfectly bubbly and golden. You could basically put whatever you wanted around this cheesy baked Reuben dip. Look at that, as a topping. Then, let's not forget our pulled soft bread too. And last but not least, look at this. Beautiful. Now all we need to do is try it. Let me get a couple knives and see what we can do. Okay, you get your first bite.
I want pumpernickel.
Should we cheers? Cheers. Happy St. Patrick's Day. That is like almost a meal in itself too, if you think about it. You guys, amazing. Please make this. Make sure you get on our website, look for all the upcoming blogs, videos, subscribe on YouTube, and I promise you I will always bring you amazing recipes just like this. Thanks for watching. That is good.
That's so good.